Xavier Marcé presents Mark of Odin, The Awakening, Book 1 of the Mark of Odin saga. By Xavier Marcé. Read for you by Brooke and Arthur. To my father, for his love and sacrifice. Mark of Odin, The Awakening. Prologue. Somewhere in northwestern Norway, 60,000 years ago.
Waves crashed against the rocky shore of the island while more clouds stormed across the horizon. The port breakwater stood impassive, protecting the last of the slender elegant ships that were being hurriedly loaded. A bustling sea of people worked tirelessly to fill the boats with provisions and cargo while an ever greater number of passengers boarded alongside them. The city resembled a marble ocean in shades of blue and green. It was formed by palaces and large buildings that were dotted all over with the lush greenery of trees and cleaved through by wide stone avenues. The port area thronged with the city's inhabitants who were heading to the ships with their most prized possessions. One vast building with a dome of titanic proportions stood out above the rest, dominating the center of the city. On the outskirts, several camps broiled with the activity of thousands of warriors focused on their various tasks. A little further on, at the top of a hill that crowned the city, a tall figure stood upright on the balcony of a beautiful palazzo, watching the scene below with sorrowful eyes. His face was a portrait of intelligence, and was marked by many summers and winters. And yet he retained the drive and vitality of the most energetic days of his youth. His firm, sinewy body, used to decades of physical exertion, was tense, closely reflecting the inner turmoil troubling his mind. A slender graceful figure approached him from behind, giving him a gentle caress and gazing at him with a tender look, through eyes that were pools of great wisdom. Every movement she made as she touched him was charged with love. "Our people have finished preparing for exile. You must be calm. All will be well," she said reassuringly. "I am calm. I know our people have given their utmost, but it is a great sacrifice that I have asked of them. This is a burden I shall never cease to bear," he replied, turning and staring intensely into her eyes. "You are the great father of our people. No one doubts the path you have chosen for us, and I know, from the depths of my soul, that our actions are the correct ones. Now, join me inside. Bid your son and beloved wife farewell, for although you will be ever present in my heart and mind, we shall not see each other again in this world," she said, shedding gentle tears down her rose-colored cheeks. They entered the room that led onto the balcony and approached a wood-carved cradle decorated with countless different runes where their child lay resting. They both gazed down at him with great tenderness. The tiny newborn slept peacefully, wrapped in a thin blanket. "Wife, take care of him and make sure he grows up strong and healthy in body and mind. He is the fruit of all my labors and the key to the survival of our people," the great father said. "I will, husband mine. Your son shall grow up healthy and follow your teachings. As will all your descendants, our mark will live on in them until its time comes." She drew close to him and gave him a soft, deep kiss on the lips. Pristine tears once again brimmed in her eyes. He gave her a powerful embrace and whispered a few words in her ear. Then she picked up her son and brought the child close to him. He kissed the baby on his forehead. Moments later, he watched as his wife and child left the room to join the entourage waiting for them at the entrance to the palace. The great father returned to the balcony and gazed down at his beloved as she headed towards her ship with his firstborn. She half turned to blow him a farewell kiss, as crystal-clear tears ran down her serene face. He surveyed the city that spread out before him. Despite now lying in the shadows of an increasingly overcast sky, he never failed to be astounded him, what his people had been capable of creating. This strengthened his resolve. He knew that the sacrifice he had to make would not be in vain.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?